podcast. I just wanted to quit and never come back.
Why are you so tired?
Because, dude, I'm old, I'm overweight, I don't take care of myself in any way. I have a job that drains my soul. Thank you for my job, but it does drain my soul. Nothing about me says energy ever.
All this because we're doing a
multivitamin.
Yeah, all this because we're doing a Monday night instead of Sunday morning.
Monday night? Who decided Monday? By the way, Monday night after about 2 weeks of not being at work, and then I have to go in today for the first time. Yeah, first time back in.
You have to go.
And
go in.
Yes, barely made it through the day, and then I come home and I gotta be entertaining for people.
I mean, look, if you don't do it, who is going to do it? You know?
No.
He's right. The people want this, first of all. They want you.
Rylan.
More so. I would say you're the most popular person on this show.
Incorrect.
It's definitely me.
But infamous. But all I asked was, Brad, find a way to monetize this show that we've been doing for like 6 years, and then I can quit my job and become a famous podcaster.
Oh,
we could have subscribers.
Monetize it so good that we could replace the tire shop money.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I asked.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a ton of sense. We're gonna figure that out.
You don't think Joe Rogan? You think Joe Rogan has a second job?
Buddy.
You think Pat? Okay, that's actually a good point.
Actually, Johnny Knoxville is taking over Fear Factor, and it's coming back.
You think Pat McAfee drives Uber after his podcast show that he does with his friends?
Okay, one of those was a professional comic for like 2 decades before he started a podcast. Raise your hand,
Rylan,
if you did that.
Hey, Rylan, do we have any professional comics?
It's rumored that there might be one close. Define professional. If you've received remuneration.
And then Pat McAfee used to kick a football and get paid for it. Which one of you kicked a football and got paid for it and I didn't know about it?
Rylan's the biggest celebrity in Hamilton, Texas that's ever existed. So you tell me.
I don't think you can
actually
be a celebrity.
A guy from Hamilton was on the final episode of Cheers. He's
Okay,
a pretty accomplished actor and playwright. His name's Mark Harlick. He's probably mid-60s now.
Yeah.
Does he have a podcast?
Mark Harlick. He ripped his sack out.
Look him up. Harrelik. His dad owned a store. I want to call it a shoe store, but they sold clothes. I just remember seeing shoes in there. And he was this little old man that would talk to me when I was like 5, Milton. Yeah. So you got him.
Make that a drop,
my buddy's older brother, Caleb. So I grew up with Luke Moody. Luke Moody's older brother, Caleb, is an actor, and he was in a couple episodes of Mad Men.
Forgotten how to do this.
Yeah, so I know a guy from Hamilton that was in an episode or two of Mad Men. And do you guys remember a Domino's commercial where they were selling like some kind of Oreo treat, and the guy had an Oreo crumb beard at the end of the commercial? That's Caleb. Caleb Moody, Hamilton, Texas.
Wait, he was the
that's
the Domino's the little cartoon
Oreo
guy
beard.
that.
No.
Why are you asking?
Real life with a CGI Oreo beard. And
what was the Domino's character that for a little while they had a Domino's little cartoon? The Noid, yes, the Noid. Thank you.
Look how pissed Brad is right now, Jason, because we're just having fun. He's so mad.
He hates fun.
Hit the intro, Brad.
Human dads.
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 Podcast.
Human dads.
Podcast.
Human dads.
Podcast.
Human dads.
Podcast. Human dads. Get up off your ass.
Human dads.
Podcast.
Human dads.
Podcast.
Human dads.
Podcast.
Human dads.
Get up off your ass.
Tell your mom.
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 Tell your mom to listen. Tell your mom to listen. Tell your mom to listen. Tell your
Let's
mom
go.
to listen.
Hey everybody. Welcome back to the podcast on the show, the podcast show, The Human Dad, and
Podcast.
I thought I'd time that better.
Every time with you. Every time with you. Glad to see you. Watch the tape. Welcome into the human.
I didn't get to talk about Fear Factor. There was a girl,
tell us about that.
There was a girl from Hamilton on Fear Factor, and then later
Uh-huh.
she appeared in a pictorial called Girls of Fear Factor.
Oh, what magazine could I have found that in, Rylan?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need to know
Flag
what that
bearer
is
for the
because
genre.
something about a girl from Hamilton. I don't know.
What's
worked
the
with her
difference?
briefly.
Yeah, what's the difference between like Hamilton and Weatherford for you, Jace? Don't explain it to me, Rylan. I get it. I'm not.
No, we want to hear what he says.
Yeah, I want to understand what the difference is for him. For you, what's the difference between, say, Fate and Hamilton, or Ovilla and Hamilton? What's the difference?
First of all,
Gap and Hamilton.
do not disparage Fate like that. That is a wonderful Eastern Metroplex city.
Okay,
Weatherford, I'm not totally familiar. Is that south?
Southwest, technically.
Okay. Hamilton
More
in
west
my
than south.
head.
Yeah, more west. It's kind of straight west. Yeah.
Hamilton in my head is west.
And
Am I right?
South.
Yeah.
Southwest?
Yeah.
So every
South and
Texas
a little
city,
west.
every Texas
well
city is
west
southwest.
It's well west of us, Rylan. Maybe not you, but it's
Not relative to how far south it is. You know what I'm saying? It's much more further south than it is further west.
Waco is south.
on the same plane as Waco.
Really?
Yeah.
Hamilton, huh?
Yeah.
Do y'all have one of those corner? No, what are they called? Not corner bakery. What's the one called?
KKK coffee shop. That's what it's
No,
called.
I know they have that, but I'm talking about what is that place called with the people that swindled all the money from folks and had instead of getting a car wash, they got a new car.
Enron.
No. Rylan, you know what I'm talking about. And they sell cookies and sandwiches, and they're all real mid, but people stop.
Enron?
They got a white building. They're on the way to Waco.
No idea.
But
I have no idea what.
Okay.
Oh, are you talking about Collins Street Bakery?
Thank you. Collins Street Bakery. Yes.
That's
Do you have one of those?
That's not anywhere in our radar. I didn't even know it existed until I was probably an adult. It's not close to where I grew up.
Did you hear the story behind Collins Street Bakery, by the way?
I've never. This is new to me.
They were supposed to make a movie. In fact, I thought it was in production with Will Ferrell. And apparently these folks just swindled millions and millions of dollars owning Corner Bakery, and
Collins
had
Street
these
Bakery. Corner
sorry.
Bakery is a completely different business.
Yeah, Collins Street. I should get that right for legal
Not even
purposes.
Close.
Anyway, yeah, they did that.
Welcome into 2026 on Human Dads, wherein we talk about highway. I don't even know what to call them.
The Collins Street Bakery scandal involved financial controller Sandy Jenkins embezzling over $16 million from the famous Texas bakery. That means that Collins Street, in just under 10 years, made $16 million. Think about that. There's only 3 of them.
Or that's what the person
had to make much more than that for her to
exactly
be able to hide that amount.
She embezzled 16, writing fraudulent checks and stealing cash, spending the money on luxury items like cars, furs, and private plane trips. And I think part of the story is that they buried a bunch of the jewelry that she bought in the backyard.
Well, where else are you going to bury it? Not buried in the front yard. That's going to look weird.
I think they had a big mansion and stuff too. You guys need to look up on that. Look this up. I probably should have prepared for this for the podcast because it would have been a great segment.
How could you have known that this is where we would get to? How could you have possibly known?
If you want genius, you just have to go with the flow, man. Sometimes things just come out and they're not prepped. We don't write a script for the show. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Y'all still got your Christmas decorations up?
You're damn hell right I do.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
No, we took him down yesterday.
I bet you did. Fucking son of a bitch.
Good Lord.
Fucking horrible person.
He's so sick. You see how sick he is, Rylan?
There
He's
you
like,
go. 2005.
Oh,
Woman of Fear
no.
Factor.
Give a warning. We can't show this on YouTube now.
that does look Hamilton.
Can't tell.
That does look. Show that again.
No, I already
No,
closed
don't
it. It
show
took a
it
long
again.
time to find it. I mean, I had to
kids
scroll
are out
through a
there
lot of stuff that probably would break my phone just to find a freaking image.
Send
By the
Jason
way-
a link.
Who forwarded Brad to, just so he has it for science?
Make sure he has the link in a text to Jason.
Don't send it to the group text. No matter what you do, don't send it to the group text.
Jason's wife is like shadowed on the group text. Somehow she's on the group text, but like she's BCC'd.
Yeah.
You have
so
like
just
an
don't do
iCloud
that.
account problem, and she's getting all your texts.
Yeah. we
That's
have a shared calendar.
Somebody got
gotta
a new
love
iPad.
that.
Somebody got a new iPad
You
for
have to take-
Christmas, and
You
they
have to
did
take
the
special
sync.
care. Yeah, no, we have that. You have to take special care not to cross pollinate all the messages because we share the calendar and everything too.
How many incidents happen like that around Christmas though? Somebody gets a new iPad. We're
Mhm.
signing in for so and so to like we think we're getting it synced, but then we're adding in our own information, and it takes about 48 hours for something to matriculate, and then mom's reading her stories on her iPad that she just got from dad, and
Oh, let's look at the photo section here. Oh, I haven't taken any photos.
yeah, exactly.
And you see a bunch of under the nuts, facing up shots, like Dak Prescott.
That's some climbing the ladder shots.
Yeah,
Yeah, some real climbing the ladder and putting a bow on its shots for some
Uh-huh.
whore he works with. Oh,
oh no.
Christmas is ruined. Just absolutely ruined over an iPad. Way to go, Apple. Killing
Yeah.
families. Just
Seriously.
absolutely killing families. How's everybody doing? Jason, I'm going to start with you. You started by complaining by saying, I can't believe we're doing this on a Monday night. We don't do these anymore. It's always weekend mornings, most likely Sunday morning for probably past year and a half or so.
True.
And I want to hear you. I really do. I told you before we started recording, I'm running out of gas because I'm a little under the weather. And you were like, yeah, I wish you would have just canceled, but we're here for the people. But I just want to ask a question because you said you had to go into the office and everything. If that is the case, and I want to grant you that it is Monday, how is it 7:30 on a Monday in which you went into the office, but somehow you have bedhead?
Here's what I do when I get home. Let me help you understand what my routine is. Okay. My routine when I get home is the second I walk in the door, I strip down 100%. I'm down to boxers and undershirt.
In the
The
foyer.
second-
In the foyer of the home, in the entree.
There are times where I don't even make it all the way to the bedroom. Yeah. I'm
Sack
getting
out.
work clothes off, sack 100% out. Okay.
Okay.
So clothes come off, go straight to the bathroom. Use the restroom because I don't do that
Why
at
are
work.
you looking at me like that when you say bathroom?
Looking at you like what?
I'm
trying
really
to engage with
questioning-
you.
Yeah, I'm really questioning what's going on in the bathroom when you look at me like that.
What do you think goes on in the bathroom?
I wouldn't look at you like that if I was just going urine in the toilet. I would never
Okay,
look
well,
at
whatever.
you the way you just looked at me.
Use
Depends
your
on if
imagination.
he's in a dentist office. If he's in the public restroom of a dentist office, different things go down. Right,
Yeah, if he
Jay?
has a chance at a woman walking past and seeing his
At
dinger
no
making neat
point would
pee-pee.
At no point of the precursor of that would be the look that Jason just gave me to indicate that I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay, you're being weird about this now.
I'm going to play the tape for people.
So, use the restroom, and then immediately I'm in the bed, trying to get into the rest zone. Not that I don't like. Here's the deal. My kids have taken over the living room. It is theirs, 100%. It is not mine anymore. My space, my realm, my area is the bedroom. That's my place. That's my happy spot. That's where I've got my TV set up the way I like it. I got my pillows all. It's my happy. So I go straight there, and I'm just YouTubing.
Do they know to stay out of there if dad is trying to
No.
make rest, or
No.
do they just feel comfy walking right on in, straight on in?
Immediately are in my room and doing bits and,
Okay.
you know, the whole 9 yards, which I would never tell them this, but I love that they do that. Like, they're always hanging out in there, especially
Okay.
my daughter. But the point is,
Good deal. Good
that
deal.
is why I have bedhead, because I go to the bed. That's where I chill.
Okay. I don't know if we knew that. I don't know you'd ever spelled out that detail for us, because I am one who cannot get in the bed to chill. Like, it's just not going to work out.
It's the only thing that's done there is,
We get into bed for two things.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
What?
Sleeping on our right side or sleeping on our left side.
That's right.
It's what we get in the bed for over here. But I don't hang out in the bedroom. I would, maybe similarly to you, actually not similar to you. I get home, I'm probably going to stay in my clothing for a little bit. At some point, make the transition to change, and then go about my chores. And then I'll hang out way later. But yeah,
I don't live like you, man.
Rye, the good thing
What's up?
about mine and your setup is that you're just never going to be able to tell if we have bedhead. So that's a positive,
Yep.
you know? Hoping you talk more now about how you're doing. Or
I
do you
wish
wait
we
for
could
you to
play
ask?
back. I wish we could play
I was
back.
waiting for you to ask.
Play back the
You want to throw it to me? Throw it to me.
Hey, Rye, what's up over there?
He just
know it's
pump
a-
faked an alley oop.
What are you drinking?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Like, you can't just say my name and keep talking and expect me to come grab the ball at your hand.
I'll do that.
Oh, I'm
Hey,
drinking.
Rye, talk about the things that we talk about at this time in the show. We'll
Okay.
do a generic
I'm
sports
drinking
guy
something.
question.
I don't remember, a celestial something or another stout with a bunch of fancy. It's stout
You know why
season.
you can't
guys can
remember?
see.
Because they're still
They're all the
doing well, they're all the same, but they're still doing the half
good, though.
sentence names. Fine brewery. I'm not here to shit on the brewery.
Oh, great beer. Yeah, great beer. No, this is the one that had Kevin McAllister on the can, which is why I had a 4-pack. It was seasonally appropriate. I have a buddy, got a buddy whose nickname is Helmet, and he loves these kind of beers. And so about 5, 6, 7 years ago, we started calling them Helmet beers. And this is the time of year to get your Helmet beer in. So I did that. Things are good. Happy New Year to everyone, especially to all. I want to include all, spread all the joy to all, each and every last precious one, all.
Sincerely, everybody.
Sincerely, each and every last precious insurance company that exists for me to give them money. All of them, whatever their pleasure, whether it's health, home, auto, whatever it is. I just want to wish a happy new year to all of them. And I'm so glad that I'm put on this earth to make sure that they make as much money as possible.
Did you have to get right with a premium or something? Why are
No,
they
it's
in
just
there?
the general trend of things. And I just thought I wanted to make sure that they knew that I was wishing them a happy new year and that I'm just so super thrilled and excited to have been put on earth to make sure that they make as much money as possible by selling me things that I have to buy. I think that that's just really awesome and great. And I hope that they have much continued success in doing so. I was in Home Depot last week. Actually, I worked my ass off this little break. Okay. December 18th or 17th or somewhere along there was my last day of work. And, until today, I stayed plugged into work and kept up on a few things, obviously, but generally I was off. And, I had a list of stuff to do around the house like a mile long, and I got almost all of it done. So I was at Home Depot multiple times over the time I was off work, in and around various holiday obligations. And the last time I was there the other day, I was grabbing, I think maybe some light bulbs or something pretty trivial. And I walked past, no, it was 2-cycle engine oil. And I walked past the area where they have grills. You guys know about grills.
I walk past there.
Yeah,
every
I'm
time I go
familiar with
there.
grills. Yeah, we know
I got-
grills.
Got 3 or 4 different apparatus that could be considered a grill.
Same, sure.
Uh-huh.
And so there was, as I walked past to go pay for my stuff, sorry, excuse me. I saw there was a couple looking at a grill, middle-aged couple, maybe in their 50s. They looked not
Hot.
old, but older than us. And they were looking at something on their phone while looking at the grill. And so I just thought, oh, this must be like a video of like how to put it together or something. Or maybe it's not related to the grill at all, but if it was going to be, then maybe you're watching the putting it together video. Like, does this look like it's going to take us 20 minutes or an hour? Maybe it's something like that. So I looked to see what they were watching, and it was a video about the grill, but what was on the phone at the time I walked by was literally just a guy flipping a steak.
They wanted to know how you use this thing. Maybe there were aliens.
Yeah. And so that just set my mind off running. Like, just I couldn't stop thinking about that.
Like when you look at say you're looking at the grill, if you're at Home Depot, you're looking at the grill and you pull it up on a website, they all have like the little video tab on the pictures of whatever the thing is that you're buying now. And it is extremely generic, where it would just be a dude on a patio flipping a steak on the grill. Maybe he just was trying to get a better look at something. I don't know. That's weird.
But the grill was right there in front of them, opened up,
But it didn't have a steak on it.
Yeah, that's my point. We needed to visualize what this is going to look like in action.
What if they walked up and opened their phone, did like an AI app, and just they took a picture and they said, "What is this thing?" Like they walked into Home Depot looking for,
or like
some putty.
When you're on Amazon now, and no matter what it is, they'll see it in your home.
Yeah. What if they did that and they're just like, "Honey, I don't." She's like, "Dan, what are they selling here? What is this thing?"
Yeah,
and he's like, "Honey, I have no idea." Yeah, honey, I don't know what it is. Let me pull out my Chat GPT and take a pic. And then they're like fascinated, and they saw you could cook a steak on it. You could flip a steak on it. You see what I'm saying, Rylan?
There's not a lot of grills
you
at Home Depot that I would use for a steak, but
I got a lot of light bulb work in, normalized a lot of color temperature issues across the house, which is important. Got a room painted for a daughter for the 3rd time in her lifetime, hopefully the last.
Can I stop you really quick?
Dude. Worked my ass off.
Can I stop you real quick and just ask you a question? If I don't ask this, I think our listeners will be disappointed in me, because we're the show of doing work around the house in the nude. Were you nude when you did this time? Like light bulbs?
I don't believe I was nude.
We don't have time for this shit on Monday. I don't even know what we have, but I know we don't have time for this.
What's a yes, no question, Brad? I said
no.
We don't have time for a yes, no question.
Okay, but even better with the follow-up. Oh, okay, let me write that down. Not nude, and he makes like a note of it. Like it's
like when Letterman. It's like when Letterman had his Oprah journal.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's exactly what it's
today.
like.
So
okay, let me dot the I and cross the T on that. Not nude. Okay, got that.
Well, I mean, like I said, we are a show that has promoted often that we are not above getting up in the attic fully nude. And I just want to confuse you.
You may be nude in an unorthodox location inside your home.
Absolutely.
And it is okay.
I'll do you one better.
It's appropriate with who's in the house.
Of course. Assuming that you don't want to walk around like that with a company.
Assume you're alone or only your spouse is there.
Correct.
There may be places that are unusual to be naked, and we're here to say it's okay.
Yeah,
you don't have to just let me put on some magical boxers so that I can walk into this other section of the home I own.
I would say that
you go to the goddamn garage naked. That's what you do.
Yeah, I would say you two are spreading nude advocacy is what you are doing. Yeah.
Yeah. We do advocate for nudity. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are surrogates for nudity in the home. and in doing activity in the attic or the garage or otherwise.
I'll do you one better, not just in your home, on your property. You're damn right. If I feel like I need to get out in the backyard and do something, I have every right to do that, right, Rylan?
I don't think
certainly tested the weather. You know, like on a day
Yeah.
where you're not sure, is this going to be a long sleeve and shorts day, or is this going to be a short sleeve and pants day?
How am I going
Yes.
to know unless I whip my sack out there? How am I
And
going
if
to know?
I'm just going to whatever I'm wearing at the time is what I'm going to
Obviously.
test it in. Again,
I'm
assuming
gonna-
there's not kids running around.
I'm going to ask you, Dad, something. And I'm talking to all you dads that is listening right now to the
talking to me?
podcast. All the dads. Tell me something better than walking outside and taking a urine in your yard. Just
Do it all the
urine.
time.
Oh, isn't it just the best, most? Isn't it just? Doesn't it just take you back? It's like marking your territory. You know
Have you ever had a blowjob?
what?
That's better. Like
But we're not talking about that.
a hot shower? A cheeseburger? Like how depraved are you that this is on not
Let me tell you something right damn now.
like a Diet Coke, I think might be preferred to this. Who cares where you're going urine?
You're not built like us.
Man, it's the man who just doesn't get it, Jason.
He doesn't get it, right? He doesn't understand going out there and laying down your scent for the whole neighborhood to know this is your area, this is your pride.
Okay, hold on.
it's more
Let's change it. No,
convenient.
it's my turn.
Not
It's
convenient.
we're changing the variables here. If you're telling me you're doing that at somebody else's spot to spread your scent, like if you go over to your buddy's neighbor, you go over to your buddy's house. And
I have
gotta
more
spend it.
respect for him.
No, but you're
Spell your name on his fence and pee.
yeah,
No,
you're
what you
claiming
don't want is-
territory at that point.
No. What you don't want is your buddy to come over to your house and think that this is up for grabs. You don't want someone wandering around the outside of your fence and taking a sniff and going, "Huh, smells like I got some opportunity here." Do you want that, Brad?
What's he gonna do?
Take over your home, take over your property.
And then what?
Who knows, dude?
What's he
Yeah.
gonna do with my family?
Anything he wants.
With my
Pillage.
wife?
Yes, because you didn't mark your territory, dummy.
Oh, because I didn't pee in my own backyard?
Yes.
And that we're considering this person a friend?
It could be anyone.
What do you mean, anyone? You just said my buddy. Now everybody is
Well-
going to my backyard to smell for my urine?
What if someone's walking through the side yard? Oh, I
Uh-huh.
forgot.
Nah,
I forgot. You,
it's
yeah,
not gonna happen
yeah.
over here.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it walled off. So you're doing step one. The difference between you and me is I don't even need a fence. You know why?
You're out
Territory
there every day.
marked
And you just
every day.
expressing. Just
every day.
Come on out, kids. Watch Dad color it up.
No, I don't do that. But I make sure that there's no need for fences. The fence that I created is with my manliness, is with my musk. Do you understand what I'm saying?
With their musk.
Yeah.
But you're also a notorious not having to go uriner. So like when
I know,
are you
that's a
working this
problem.
in?
Yeah, it's a problem. That is a big issue I have.
You know?
Yeah. I'm just saying, man, I think that question asked, question answered. Rylan, thank you for doing that. I don't know why that upset Brad so much, but I'm glad that you got some work in and that it was fully clothed.
I didn't really do much over the break. Thank you for asking. It's lovely to see you, gentlemen. It's been when did we last record? I think it was December 21st, I believe. So it's been some time. I think we're coming up on 14, 15, 16 days, something like that. But I didn't do much, guys. I was kind of working right up until the last minute on Christmas Eve and then had 8 days off, 7 days off, something like that. Went and made sure that Waco, Texas is still there, and I'm happy to report it is not left. It is still fully intact and not going anywhere. Got a good foundation on it. Studs in, nails into the studs at that place, you know, not just about to fly off. If you were wondering, still there.
Do they have any new merch at the Dr. Pepper Museum by any chance?
Outdated reference. We stayed at that Dr. Pepper house like the first time we started doing this, and since then we've been staying at a Chip and Joe house. So, and I'll do you one better. Let me give you a little Yelp review real quick, okay? Because typically a pleasant time, and the home is nice, and it's got a nice sprawl on it. The kids can go run around on it. It's too big to even call a side yard. It's like a side acre, okay? But this time we showed up, they don't have all their candles in the house. They don't have the Magnolia Bakery treats for you just sitting on the counter. They leave you a little coupon that says, "Hey, take this into the store for 20% off." And typically,
Shrinkflation.
yeah,
Yep.
So you're telling me that this is a you stay at a place that's actually operated by that international conglomerate of Chip and JoJo? Like
Yeah.
it's theirs?
yeah, it's like an Airbnb that they done up. It's called the Hillcrest House. You can stay there if you'd like. And
You're 100% sure it's because with everything they've got going, why would they mess with Airbnbs?
I mean, I'm sure they've got some sort of
Sure, it's not
second
just
company
somebody else that
managing
just
it.
No. Fucking Chip's going down there and checking on
That's
the
what I'm
AC.
saying. Like,
No,
how is
Brad,
this
I'm saying
surprising?
because
That
you don't
this
make
isn't under the umbrella.
the margins of. I mean, that's not a. That's just doesn't seem like it'd be very scalable for the money they'd have to put into it relative to the money they have and the other businesses that they have. I don't know.
I
They've
could
got
be
this
wrong.
whole lifestyle, home style brand of towels and shit. Like it seems like Airbnbs is just off the
You're
beaten
not
path.
100% wrong, but I think they got a handful to a dozen properties like this down there.
For the true
And
believers.
this one, I have never paid for it, so I don't know. But I think this one is like $1,500 to $2,000 a night. So
10 Commandments posted.
Why would you let someone pay that much money for you to stay in a house?
well, typically there's like 15 people there, so it's not like
okay. Well, then
it's
that
not like-
breaks down a little more.
it's not like it's
more
just
reasonable.
us. It's
I was
like
gonna say somebody's got $2,000 a night to put you up in a house. You get your ass somewhere other than Waco, Texas. You make a deal.
no, this is a whole it's like a family thing where all the cousins get together and
So the per person cost is more in line with what you would expect.
exactly. So,
But without the soaps and the candles and the cookies.
yeah, just real.
Shrinkflation, bro.
They're like you used to be able to show up and they'd have cookies and like half a dozen of these big ass, fancy ass cupcakes. Now you just got this little card that says, "Hey, take your ass down there and pick it up. We'll give you 20% off." And there was like one tiny little candle in this place. Like you couldn't make the whole place smell good.
Did you take that coupon down there?
No, I did not. I don't really like driving around down there. I just hang out at the house. I sit on the porch, go to the bookstore when it's time to do the bookstore Christmas trip, and I go back to the place. That's what I do. So, what's your problem? When
I don't have a problem. What do you mean? What's my problem?
when picked up some breakfast tacos and I just lounge, I just take it easy. I just lounge. Put up a volleyball net or put up some thing that the kids are into that we bring with us so that they have something to do. And I
Did your
just take it
son-
easy.
Did your son go out there and just spike it in every little girl's face that he saw just to remind him who's boss?
No, because the volleyball net is like regulation height, and so he can't get there. But in his league, yeah, we'll see. Got a game coming up Saturday. So did a podcast. Did my buddy's Fat Dude Digs Flicks podcast.
What'd y'all watch?
Fat Man.
I don't think I've seen or heard of that.
Mel Gibson is hard up Union Boss Santa in like a Rust Belt remake of a town in far north Alaska.
Sounds great.
And the elves and the factory is going under, so he's got to figure out a way to survive. And it is bad, guys. Don't do it. But just that I'm explaining to you sounds insane, but that's what the movie is. Mel Gibson is a hardcore ass, rough, blowing darts, drinking whiskey Santa Claus. And he's trying to save the farm, if you will. Did that. Andy said he wants to come on the show. I told him you guys are always like, make sure we vet everybody, and then you got to send the whole thing through the tribunal. And I'm like,
we're big on that.
No, we need to get him on so that he can talk to Jason about movies because Jason has been teasing movie reviews.
Yeah, I've got one for the next show, dude.
what do you mean
Yeah.
teasing? He's delivered on all of them, right?
Yeah, I've got one for next week. You just wait.
I'm sorry,
I
Jace.
don't
He just
remember-
forgets. He just
I don't remember a
forgets.
single movie
He
review.
does.
He just
Have you
forgets.
reviewed a movie? Have you watched a movie in the 6 years we've been doing this?
I just watched a movie during the break called Begonia with
Oh, I
Emma
watched
Stone.
it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's
wanna talk
do
about
right
it?
now. I'll talk about it with you. But shout out to Andy, and we should have him on the show. Maybe I should have
I'd love
mixed
to.
it in on the Monday night that we called the variable here because I don't think Sunday mornings are usually his thing, but we need to have him on. Also had a buddy, friend of the show, met him through another podcast community, fellow by the name of Jim Plackey. You guys will recognize the name.
How is Jim Plackey doing? We love that guy.
Jim Plackey has just come out with a zine. So he used to be real into beer, and he put out, or is about to put out. I need to look at the details. I'm sorry, Jim. I don't want to muddle this for you here, but he put out what he's calling a photo book, if you will, to just do something cool. And sounds like his cousin Michelle died of a rare cancer, Jason. So if you could like be cool. So he's just doing something to kind of drum up some donations, and he's a gifted photographer, and I think he maybe puts in a little anecdote about what the picture is. If you want to find Jim Plackey, look him up on the Blue Sky or the Big Sky. What's it called? What are you calling it now, Jace? Blue Sky? Blue Ski?
Well, I didn't name it.
You didn't name it.
No.
That's not you.
That's not me.
But no, shout out to Jim.
Is he not on Twitter anymore?
I don't know that he is. I don't see him on there, and he contacted me through Blue Sky. We need to have him on the show as well.
You can't even go on Twitter anymore. It's just gay porn ads all the time, you know?
IBCresearch.org if you want to look at a good cancer cause. IBCresearch.org, you jerk.
You are a bastard for that.
You're a
you
jerk.
did not have to do that, and you did it
Jason,
anyway.
he was hanging on to that. He was
100%.
IBCresearch.org. What do you mean?
Quick, since we're on the topic of listeners and podcasts and podcasting,
Jim-Plackey-shop.myshopify.com. Look for it on Blue Sky, on my Blue Sky, Human Dad's Blue Sky, or Twitter. Either of them.
If you like
all
beer.
of them.
There you go. Yes.
I'll put it on
ahead,
there.
Riley.
Yeah.
Human Dad's food tour.
What
I was
about it?
promised.
You didn't
something
show
would
up.
happen in January.
Case, we went to Jiangxi. Cortland was there.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, we were all there. The whole crew was there.
Paul from was there.
That one Swedish listener we have was there.
One, yeah. One from Sweden.
Fucking
We said we were gonna have dumplings. or
Mike
something,
came in town.
Mike did come in town, yeah.
right?
Sorry.
Didn't we say that?
We did. We need to figure out a weekend date. I thought it was supposed to be yesterday, but we didn't show up. No, really. Pick a time now. Everybody look at their calendar and
Yeah, just
pick
do
a time
that
for
in the middle of the
James.
show. That's
No, I
really-
was gonna. We got to give people a little bit of a warning if they do want to join us. We can't.
Let's
just be
do
like,
let's
on
do that
Twitter,
weekend. Let's do that MLK weekend. That's a great because people are going to be relaxed. They have that Friday off or that Monday off, whichever day it is.
I think it's Monday, Jace. Way to show
January
respect.
January 19th.
It's a
January
Monday.
19th.
Yeah, there you go.
So what? That Sunday or that Monday?
When you say weekend,
that's-
what are you meaning? Because
I like that Saturday maybe.
has a lot of stuff to do on weekends.
Okay, so you want to say a Thursday night? Wait.
I don't care. Whatever's
A
best.
Friday night. What about a
Obviously
Friday?
you care. I just said weekend, and you shat upon that.
No, it's
You shat upon it. You
being
lifted
specific.
your leg on. You mocked it.
Although Thursdays are good. Any days. Hell, I don't know.
This is not good radio.
We are not going to get Jason out on a weeknight. Are you crazy to say that?
Well, if it's a
Right.
Jiangxi, that's a different story. I would do it.
Hey, Jace, let's look at the upcoming band concert, okay? And you tell Sarah and I'll tell Maul, hey, look, we're doing this big thing for the pod. I'm just, like,
we can't
all these
go.
people are coming.
This
We're gonna
sucks.
hate to miss
Jay,
it.
take a video though. Send me video. I want to
And
see
here's
it.
the thing. I want to make sure that everybody understands. It's not that I don't want to go see my lovely daughter play. It's that the bang for your buck of seeing your lovely child play is not really the goal of this thing. The goal of this thing is to get a captive audience and then to have this nice man who instructs our children and teaches them, because he's a teacher, a child molder, if you will. Like he's taking their clay and molding them into good musicians, and that's nice, and we respect that and we admire that, right?
Yeah, sure.
But I don't know that we expect with that we have to listen to him talk for like 25 to 30 minutes and then our kids play for approximately 8 to 9 minutes scattered in that 30 minutes of him talking.
Can you put a stopwatch on this next time you go? I really would love to get some numbers on this, because
Jace, I'm exaggerating, right?
6th and 7th grade, there was too much talking. Way more talking than when I played drums in the old Hamilton middle school and et cetera band. So,
Jace, I'm exaggerating a little bit, right? But I'm a lot closer to the truth than.
Sadly, you're not exaggerating that much. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a lot, bro. Compare the two, the talking versus the playing. There's a lot of talking.
Yeah,
there is a tremendous amount of talking.
Yeah.
So, and it's in the most comfortable seats that you could ever want as well. So at least there's that.
Just a lot of padding for the bottom side. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of lumbar support for your dad back that is just fucking absolutely shot to shit.
You're sitting there looking like a U. Your back is just completely folded over on itself.
Just a wizard sleeve of a human being just slumped. Just tell the people what they can expect for 2026, guys. What do we got planned for the
This is going to be the worst show that we have all year. I'll tell you that right now. So first show of the year is definitely the worst.
You know what it's like for us getting back into the groove, and
but it's a night show. I'm tired.
Fumes. I'm
tired.
Fumes.
How are y'all so tired? I could have talked about stuff.
Well, fire off.
I had the grill at Home Depot.
I was in Home Depot and I saw somebody's phone.
We got a good 3-4 minutes off of that though.
Rylan, bringing something to the show is I went to Home Depot and I saw somebody looking at their cell phone in 2025.
Look around.
I'm sorry, in 2026.
Look around at the landscape that we've built here in the last 40 minutes and ask me if you think that is or is not a significant conversation topic. Apparently it ranks near the top. So the other thing I had that was percolating in my brain after watching a handful of Christmas movies, we watch the same ones every year pretty much. And I don't remember which movie made me think this, but pawn shops used to be a really big, like there used to be a lot of pawn shop content. And I'm not talking, forget about Pawn Stars and Chumley and all that. I'm saying like pawn shops used to be a big part of a lot of plots and things on TV and things in scripted series. And I don't know. I just haven't thought about a pawn shop in a long time. And then I was at my parents' house right after Christmas, and somebody mentioned a store that is a hardware store or used to be a hardware store. And I remembered there used to be for a short time, they ran a pawn shop out of there, and it got me thinking again. Pawn, like I don't know. I just feel like pawn shops are something
he says
they used to be in they used to be in more of the consciousness. Did I go away from pawn shops, or did pawn shops go away from me?
I think that there are way more options for getting rid of merchandise or making quick money with stuff now than there was back then, because there was no eBay or Facebook Marketplace or whatever, or any social media, OnlyFans. And so back then,
we buy things to throw them away too. Like we throw things get thrown
Yeah.
away earlier in their life as an object. So you rarely have something and then go, oh, somebody could use this. I can get $10 for this at the pawn shop or whatever.
To your
now
point,
it's like
though,
you got a watch that you stole and you got to get cash for it. Like that's the main.
I always, even back then when pawn shops were a thing, I always wondered who the hell went there to buy stuff. Like, who goes to a pawn shop to buy a VCR? Or
Did you ever go buy something at a pawn shop, Brad? I think musical instruments used to be a big player there.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I was about to say you're kind of dirtbaggy band, dirtbaggy audio guy who works shithole bar situations. Like, what's crazy to me is over on this side of town, I think your pawn shops are still pretty well represented. I think Garland might be calling itself the North Texas pawn shop capital. If I had to make a guess at, I think they still got that big ass one off of 30 over there, Jace.
Yeah,
it's like a super pawn shop. It's like a
it's
grocery
an emporium
pawn shop. But to Jason's point though, so you have all of the dollar stores, you have all of the quick sell salvage consignment shit, or the Amazon box stores where the people are clearly just buying Amazon rejected or Amazon returns, and then they're selling it to you for like 20% of what you could get it off of Amazon. So I would think that like market dried up, but there's still how are those things existing? And what I think is they're probably they're probably more exploitative or more, they exploit harder now than they ever did if they're still working, is what I'm saying.
Because if people are still going there,
if you go in there, they're like, no, you have to do your yard work nude from now on. Like
no, that's not, I think, what you were getting at. I think you were starting to make a good point. Per usual, you veered off into just, you're an idiot.
But I want you to grant me that usually I have good points.
You don't. But to your point that you were getting kind of at in a very rambly way, if we played that back, if you could hear yourself making that point, it wasn't good.
Your mom, she loves my point.
Let's see. Pawn shops have to be, the margins are so thin on everything, right?
But not at pawn shops.
The only way for them to make money is to give someone pennies on the dollar for their stuff, right? But knowing that they can immediately turn around and sell it in an easier way and make money off of that person, right?
I think we should all visit a pawn shop before next week's episode just to see what's going on in pawn shops.
Or do they make their money by doing the thing where they charge you interest on the money that you... So, oh man, we do need to get in. Because, like, is the money-making apparatus here that they're effectively lending money with collateral? And that most people come back and pick their own stuff up?
Yeah, but I
telling you, people go get their stuff. I bet that's a tiny fraction.
But I'm telling you, it has to be even more predatory for it to make sense now. You know how much rent and all the stuff is now? Like,
rent and all the stuff.
You jerk. Just support me. Just support me. That's all.
I'm so tired.
Joe says, well, not tired enough to take shots. Just firing at the back of my legs, make sure I fall down. But seriously,
people love that.
We need to role play and go in there and be like, hey, dude, I'm hard up. And bring in, like, I got like Shep asked me, he was like, Dad, you got like this little iPad in your room. And it's like a Samsung tablet from like 2012. Yeah. It doesn't work, but I'm going to go in there and just be,
and can you give me anything?
I'm going to rub dirt all over my face.
Yeah. Just anything. I just need a few dollars.
Just $5, even for
There's
$5.
A lot of pawn shops in Louisville.
Yeah.
There's like a perfect straight line of 4
on Mill Street.
Why did you say it like
Denton
that?
Tap, Denton Tap Road.
Oh,
/ 121 /
Yeah.
etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we got to, you know, my area, you got to go a little bit south, but once you get into the old tried and true mid cities, you got several locations, several options. to
Y'all don't
choose
have any
from.
pawn shops out there in South Lake?
And Trophy
Surprised
Club?
that
Really?
in South Lake Club corridor, there is nary a pawn shop.
Huh, that's weird.
Ben Hogan didn't design a pawn shop.
Ben Hogan did not design his one and only pawn shop. And
Ben
choose,
Hogan designed pawn shop in South Lake.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Sean
funny.
Payton doesn't live by a pawn shop? Are you kidding me?
Collaborated with Byron Nelson to design the world's greatest pawn shop.
The Jonas Brothers and Terry Bradshaw dropped by to pick up some extra cash.
Oh, the guy who started, what is the Cisco with a C, not the food supply company, the software company, Cisco, that guy.
Yeah, the guy who sings Pony, right?
Yeah, he doesn't.
No, Pony was Genuine.
Cisco
But
sings thong songs.
the founder of Cisco was a North Texas guy.
I lived out there somewhere, riding off of Lake Grapevine or something like that.
Oh, he doesn't believe you.
Okay.
I just feel like if being in the tech industry and having literally worked here and worked with people who lived here for almost 25 years, that if a high profile tech founder lived here, I'd have heard his name at least once.
I thought it was some dude that was way high up there, way up there.
Leonard Bosack and Sandy Lerner are listed as the founders. Bosack's a hell of a name.
That's a pretty cool name, actually. Lenny Bosack. That dude plays a hell of a sax. Lenny,
No, Lenny.
he's a-
No.
he's a
Lenny Bosack
Pennsylvania
is a
guy.
linebacker for UNT.
Lenny Bosack on keys? Are you kidding me? They're coming to town with Lenny Bosack on keys?
Yeah, I mean, normally more of a session guy, but they got him to finally come out on tour.
They got him to get on the road? Bosack?
Yeah, Bosack's coming.
Lenny Bosack tickling
He's
the
got some
ivory tonight at the
vintage
green room.
patches. It's fantastic. No,
Do
I
you
think
think
the
that-
Cisco thing's a fever dream, dude. I don't think that exists.
It's maybe it's not Cisco. It's one of them. It's something
Genuine?
else. No, Genuine does not live here. And you keep confusing him with Cisco, Sisqo, I think is how he spells it. Thong Song. Different guy.
Completely different guy.
Completely
Cisco was in
different
Drew
guy.
Hill. Who
That's
had a
correct.
career,
He was the lead singer for Drew Hill.
Did we
whereas
ever?
Genuine had the one song. Really, in terms of
Genuine
popularity.
came up in VA with Timbaland. He didn't have one
Right,
song.
that was
You
Timbaland.
will take it all the way the
I
damn
said
hell
in
back.
terms
He did
of
not have. No, he
popularity.
did not have. He did not have one song. I'm not. We're not doing this.
In
It's not-
terms of in terms of mainstream presence, Genuine had one song. I don't know why you're biased towards Genuine. I don't know what's going on in your teenage years to make you have this passion. But in terms of mainstream popularity, Jace, name a Genuine song, not Pony. Go.
Song.
You guys are wrong. You guys are
Hey,
wrong.
did we?
I'm not saying he's not good. I mean, whatever. He's fine.
Did this show ever
Now it's just
eulogize?
getting worse.
Did this show ever eulogize D'Angelo?
No, and we should have.
We really should have. I feel like that is
Dude,
right up our
Miss
alley.
D'Angelo. Yeah.
Man, do you know?
And he
that-
played the Bomb Factory 5, 6, like a year or two before COVID. And I just was like, man, I don't remember what kept me from being able to go, but I just, if I'd have just let my balls drop, I would have just gone to that show. And I just kind of got lazy and didn't go.
Well, you
And that's
didn't know
for
he
some-
was. You didn't know he was about to die. So
Correct, but I knew he was D'Angelo and he hadn't toured in 20 years or whatever by
Sure.
that time. So, that's on me.
didn't he date Erica Badu or marry her or something?
That's Andre 3000.
No, it's Angie Stone. Is who I think I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
how you get those?
Yeah,
two
Andre
confused?
had a kid with Erica.
That's right. Boy,
Yeah. How are all three of those people getting confused for either one of you?
if you,
I'm not confusing-
if you're a dad who
Don't put that on me. Don't put that
You're
evil on me,
dad.
Ricky Bobby.
enjoys like a woman who is kind of off her rocker and just sort of Yeah, that is a thing. There are guys out there that very much enjoy that type, right? That's what they're.
I'm sorry, Gramps. What did you say? Off her rocker?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. And now, who are
Eric-
we referring to?
Erica Badu would be near the top of that list, right?
You think Erykah Badu is crazy?
Dude, well-known crazy.
She
I
doesn't
just want
put off easy to be around vibes, Brad.
All right.
No.
Let's be honest with
The-
each other here, okay?
I just want to be very clear. 170,000% clear. If I could be clearer, I would. That's the only amount of capacity I got right now.
Yes, we get it. Yes.
The music opinions and or opinions about people in music expressed by the other two of my hosts on this show right now.
What?
For
Because
like the last
Genuine had
4
one
minutes and-
mainstream hit,
four-
and we're being honest about it. God damn! Don't run it, Brad, about Genuine.
Erykah Badu made a song called "Make You Put Your Phone Down," and if ever there was a more sane approach to a male-female relationship, I don't know what it is. And I've heard her speak glowingly about her partners, and I know sometimes there has been a here's what the artist was, then they had a relationship with Erykah Badu, and here is the art that they made after having that relationship. And I know there's a little bit of friction there for fans of those artists.
Here we go. He is
Okay.
Do you see what he's doing here, Rylan?
But the idea that you're going to paint Erykah Badu a Dallas treasure.
I love her. I'm telling you, I think she's
kidding me?
I think she's wonderful. I remember when she made a music video
And
naked in
here he
Dealey
goes.
Plaza.
Here you go.
Here it goes. I'm just saying. I remember that.
Goes. Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Of course I remember that.
Huh.
What do you mean, huh?
You know what? He's so close to, Chris Brown really, I mean, yes, he made some mistakes, but
I'm sorry. Now we're comparing Erykah Badu's eccentricities to Chris Brown.
I think Erykah Badu beat someone's ass too, actually. I don't have proof of that, but I'm pretty sure that she did.
And now
Yeah,
we're
but as a
throwing
girl,
out-
you can do that, and it kind of adds to your ledger on the positive side.
I agree. I'm just saying, Brad's
I'll do you
a
one
Chris
better.
Brown fan.
If Chris Brown does it, I don't know if they deserved it. But if Erykah Badu does it, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm about 90% on her side that they deserved it.
Wow.
Make you put your phone down.
Wow.
That's a ball. Think of that.
I'm
Make you put your phone down. Come on. Go listen to the song. I know you've never heard the song.
Yeah, I'm not trying to listen to songs about relationships.
Oh, it's not that kind of relationship song, bud. It's not that kind of relationship song.
It's about she wants him to put his phone down or something
And
like
she's
that.
incentivizing you to do so. Okay?
remember
Oh,
when she talked about how Bill Cosby was a great man and did some really good things. And she doesn't understand why people are mad at him.
I'm just gonna go ahead and start pulling stuff you've said on this podcast.
Oh, it's all edited. This is before AI, buddy. Nice
Out
try.
of context. Out of
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. There's not a side yard's worth of context that could make anything that I pull from what you say good.
I think she was an real R. Kelly supporter too for a while.
What are you doing right now?
If I remember right.
Why are you doing this?
I love Erykah Badu.
She
I'm just
lives
saying.
here. She might listen. She might type in Dallas Dad podcast like in
Yeah,
Google.
doubtful.
Do you think we should
Well, if
help
she
us
is
get Andre?
listening, I want her to know the same thing I want you guys to know. Coming out of this Christmas season, I've decided we're done with tree toppers. We're not doing
What
tree
a
toppers
segue.
anymore.
What a fucking segue this guy puts out. That's a professional, Brad.
I know I got a buddy who saw Andre at the Whole Foods in Uptown, and I'm not like, I don't geek out over celebrities.
I'd lose my shit.
I don't think I'd be able to handle that well.
No,
I would
really-
I would definitely have to say something to him and definitely would have
but
to
I'm
try
one
to
of
get a
those people
picture
that's
or
like, I don't
something.
even want to bother him. Like when I did an esteemed, prestigious comedy show, and Dirk came,
Here
and
we go.
I didn't even want to go over there and like mess with him the way like we knew he was going to be there. We had people bringing jerseys like who were in the show. They knew they were going to have access to Dirk after we did our show. And I just felt even then in a situation where he's like open to it, it just felt like bad to like mess with his night and stuff. But if I saw Andre like in the pasta aisle at Whole Foods or like getting some to-go salad or something,
Have you ever had an interaction with a celebrity where I've seen several, like in scenarios where I could have said something. I've only said something to one ever. And I thought I played it perfectly. I just said, "Hey man, just a really big fan of your work. I think you're fantastic." And I walked off. It was in the airport.
like have I ever like gone up to somebody, or is there somebody
No, have you ever gone up and actually said something?
No. I shook Troy's hand one time at a pizza place that I was working at just to be cool and like left it at that. Saw Gary Payton at Dirk's last game and just walked up, dapped him up, and kept it moving. And he was
that's what I'm saying. That's perfect.
The way to do it.
He was
absolutely
cool as shit. I said, "Hey Gary, look, what are you doing here?" He said, "I had to come see this. My guy is here." And I didn't know it at the time. What he meant was Sean Kemp was here.
Sean Kemp, yeah.
Yeah. And I dapped him up, kept moving. It was like a 15-second interaction, and it was cool. When I was a kid, Gary Payton was one of those guys.
That's fucking Gary Payton, dude.
I went to the Byron Nelson one time with my brother, and we just so happened to like get to sneak up to this hole, like perfect timing, and Tiger was like right there, 4 feet away. And that was like when people are like, "Hey, something happens when you get around that level of celebrity or whatever." I could not believe we were just standing 4 feet from Tiger Woods. And this was like 2002.
Oh, just the height of his greatness.
2003, something like that. And we're just we just happen to like squeak into this perfect timing spot, and we were just standing right there, and he's right there. It didn't make sense to me.
That guy I ran into was Mandy Patinkin. Do you know who that is?
I love Mandy Patinkin.
Amazing. I love him as an actor. He's just seems such a nice guy. He does that deal with his son and his wife. Like, just seems like a really good human.
Social media has been like a
big thing for him.
Like breathed an extra few wins into his career. Like,
yeah. But he's been in so many things that I loved, and he was standing there waiting for his luggage, and I walked up. Nobody else said anything to him. I just walked up and kind of stood next to him and just said, "Hey man, love your work. Think you're fantastic. Big fan." And he said, "Oh man, thank you so much. I appreciate that." And I walked off. And that was it.
Saw Darren Woodson at Love Field did the same thing.
See, okay, so you will say something. Yeah,
move. I didn't say a word.
Just a quick, just a dap,
just real quick.
And he put it.
Cool. He just in this, just right in the pocket, just right there, kept it moving.
Damn. What about you, Rye? You ever run into a celebrity that you cared about? Would you recognize a celebrity?
I saw Steve Nash at the airport in 2001. Hollered at him.
Said, "Would you recognize a celebrity?"
So I include the year. I include the year there because I was an early buyer on the early aughts Mavs. In case you guys haven't heard my whole origin story, I mean, we've all seen a million cowboys walking around, right? Like,
yeah, we have, but I've never. I don't. I think when I was,
but I've never said anything to anybody. Like I remember seeing Andre Gerard at a Mavs game once walking around. Saw Marcus Spears at North Park once walking around. Saw Charles Haley at Bachman Lake Park once walking around.
You know who I used to see all the time?
People
There was
like
a
that.
phase in my life where I would see him all the time running around. Larry Allen. All the time. Always in just the fucking most crisp, pristine throwback NBA jersey, when throwbacks were like the real throwbacks, like the ones that used to be $400 and $500.
Yeah.
And he would
early 2000s.
He'd be in it sleeveless and just like guns out.
What about Sean Bradley?
I actually did see him at a pizza place, but I didn't run into him.
Oh, you didn't run into him?
Jace.
On my
Rylan,
birthday, one
why
time,
does he have the why does he have the shoes? Why does he have the shoes down there? Why does he have
what
the
I'm
empty
saying.
shoes down there, Rylan? Why?
We'll never know. It's disturbing. It's jarring.
One time on my birthday, I was just kind of standing in this crowd. I had gone to this show, and I was standing in this crowd, and I kind of bumped into this dude. I turned around and I'm like, "Hey, I'm sorry, man." And it turns out it was the guy whose show it was. His name was RJD2.
Dear.
Anybody remember him?
Yeah, he was great in Star Wars.
No, that's R2D2. And so I was like, "Hey, man, I'm a big fan. Great show." And then he just kind of stood to like hang out and talk, and I didn't really have anything to say. Like,
That's the worst. That's a nightmare. That's why I get away immediately after I say my piece. I don't want him talking to me. I don't want him to realize what a fucking dork I am. I don't want that.
I had nowhere to go.
Oh, so do you like music or
So you headed to Austin tomorrow or like San Antonio? What's the next? Oh, El Paso, son of a bitch, man. Damn.
he like put you on the spot too, and then you fail him immediately. He's like, all right, I'm gonna give this guy a chance.
I was like, "Hey, man, it's a great show. It's my birthday." It's like, "Oh, cool, man. So what are you up to?" Fuck. Well, currently I'm wishing for a do-over. Is what? Human Dads.
Good show.
254
Monday show.
of them. The Monday show.
Yeah.
Start of the year show. I saw somebody on the TikTok that's like, "Hey, this whole January New You rebirth thing, it's all bullshit. It's the middle of winter. You're supposed to be resting and taking it easy, and
Yeah,
like,
I'm not working out.
when the spring comes, then that's when you can rebirth and everything's turning green. But for right now, just take it easy." That's what this is. This is still a hibernation.
It's rest, man. We got to
Yeah.
rest. Don't think you need to stop resting just because the calendar turned.
Yeah, it is still rest and recover time.
We haven't even
winter.
got the cold weather yet. The rest season isn't even here yet.
The days are still short.
Yeah.
The sunlight is still short. Human Dads 254. Tell your mom to listen. Bring the bread. Oh, I like
Season your
you.
bacon, mix in a tortilla, spread your neck, climb the ladder, bring the bread,
Use your ghost shoes.
eat at Arby's, freeze your hot dog.
Freeze your hot dog for Sean Bradley's ghost shoes. Jason said. That was Jason.
That was not Jason. You can
On the
do it